Now we are going to learn about SQL Server date data type. This date data type will occupy 3 bytes when compared to small date time, which is occupies 4 bytes, and date time occupy 8 bytes, but date will occupy only 3 bytes. For small date time, the precision is in minutes. For date time, the precision is in milliseconds. But for date, the precision is per day. I mean, in 1 day or 24 hours, the precision is means it will date will accept only year, month, and day only. It won't accept time, hours. I mean, it won't accept hours, minutes, seconds, fractional seconds. See here, the date range will start from 1st January 1st year, but for small date time the range starts 1st January 1900. For date time range starts 1st January 1753. So this is the difference of starting range. For end range, 9999 is for date as well as for date time also. But for small date time, the ending range is 31st December 2079. So let's see one example. So before going to create this table, let's try whether it is exist or not. So it is exist, so that's why it is dropped. So let's create this table, and this table has 2 columns. One is ID column, second one is date column. Before going to insert into this table, let's know about these 4 data built-in functions. This is the get date. When we try to keep the cursor here, it's showing intelligence, it returns date time, but it returns date time too. We will learn about date time and date time 2 differences in future videos. This is the offset, date time offset. This will return date time too. So when we try to execute this select statement, it's showing 4 values. See here, this is the date time data type which is returning. This date time has milliseconds precision, which has 3 fractional seconds. This is date time 2, which has 7 fractional seconds. See here, after point it has 7 digits. So this is the difference. This is one of the difference between date time and date time 2. This, see here, this date time offset. What is this offset? This is offset. See here, 5 hours plus 5 hours 30 minutes is offset. So it will accept date time 2, same. See here, same value, but it is showing 5 hours 30 minutes more. Means this is difference between your present system time and universal time. So my present system is India time, so India time is 5 hours 30 minutes more than universal time. See here, this is system UTC time, so universal time. So this is the universal time. So if you see here difference, it has 5 hours 30 minutes. See here, 18 hours 28 minutes. See here, 23 hours 58 minutes. So now when we try to insert these values into our table, it will execute, but it will accept only date only. It won't accept time, I mean hours, minutes, seconds, fractions. It won't accept. For that I am executing this table, this error statement. See here, it is accepting only date, it not accepting time. So for that, just for simplification, just to avoid confusion, I'm truncating this table again. Now I'm inserting 10 records. These 10 records has the time values, the fractional seconds. Now when I try to execute this select statement, it's accepting only dates only, it's not accepting time, but in the same time it is not throwing error. It not throwing error, it will be avoid this value, it will be round configure to this date time month, sorry, date time day. sorry, date, month and day, year, month and day. See here the failure value, this range is accept up to 9999. See here the range, maximum range is 9999. So I am inserting 20,194. It value should be fail. See here when I try to execute, it is throwing error. This error is thrown because of this value, not because of this value. Date will accept this time, but it won't insert into our table. It will be round configured to present date only. This is about date.